Cool up, cool up. All right, so today we are going to be doing binary addition. All right, I'm trying to find a whiteboard something. New whiteboard. Put it up. Can you all see this? Can it be seen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, nice. My editor said it's still a load. Never use it yet still. So we're going to try it and see. Reload and something there. All right, cool. So I write this. Okay, I write with this. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing some binary addition. All right. So last week we spoke about binary. And just for repetition, binary have only how many numbers? How many?
2,
Two numbers. What are they?
0 and 1.
Good. And when we want to represent values that are much bigger, what do? We words are S. Words are with SSE. Sequence. Yeah. Remember sequence. Cool. So today, what we're going to do is look at how can we add those numbers together. So I'm going to start with regular addition. All right, let's start with how we do it as what number system do we use as human beings?
Base 10.
Base 10. Cool. How much number in it? How much digits? Sorry.
10.
10. All right, 0 to 9. Very good. So we're going to look at how we would add a number in denary, right? So now that I'm adding 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 would be?
9.
9.
Be 9. Okay. And 1 plus 1 would be?
2.
2.
Very good. It works nicely when the value I'm trying to represent is a value between 0 and 9. But what if I was now adding 1, 5 plus 7? No, man. I want something bigger than 9. All right. So let's try and add this one now. So 9 plus 5.
14.
So when we do the next one?
Carries over.
It's over.
Oh, so we need to write down 4 and carry the
1.
good, and then we do 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3, right? So we end up with 34. All right, so that means we can do normal we can do normal addition with denary. We can do the very same thing with denary. All right. So let's say, for instance, we draw one line. Let's say, for instance, I wanted to add these numbers 1, 1, 1. By the way, 1, 1, 1 is what? Anybody remember? We did that last week. One is
7.
7. All right, so if you look back on my board here, remember we're using base 2, and so we do 2, we work out what the weight is. So we start at 1. 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 4, and we keep going on. Since we only have 3 bits and three bits, yes, we just need to have the weights for those, and that would be 4 plus 2 plus 1. That would be 7. All right, so everybody agree that that is 7. All right, cool. Bear that in mind, okay? What if I was adding 1, 0, 1, 1? Does anybody know what 1, 0, 1, 1 equate to? Let's use our table over here again. 1, 2, 4, 8. Let's do this. And let's go. What would that equate to? 1, 0, 1, 1.
11.
1, 0,
11, sir.
1, 1. Good. All right. DeAndre, I know this might look a bit confusing to you. Don't worry, sir. We'll try and catch you up. There's also a lesson last week that I'll make available to you so you can watch. All right. So This is just trying to go back over, so don't worry yourself. So the way we get 11 here, Yandra, we have our weighting table. So that's 1, 2, 4, 8. All right. Then we need to write out these numbers in the same order under there. So that's 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. And we just multiply upwards. So 1 times 8 will be 8. 0 times 4 is 0. So 8 plus 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. So that would mean 8 plus 2 plus 1 is 11. All right, so let's put this right over here. So you said the first number is 7 and the next one is 11, right? Is that what you agree on? Second? Come on, class, you need to respond. We said the first number is 7 and the next one is?
11, sir.
11. All right, we agree on that. So if I was to do this in binary and I had 11 plus 7, how much should I get? What number? 7 plus 11. Where's my class?
19, sir.
We should get what? 18. All right. So bear that in mind. So that means if I do it in binary, let's say I did not know that this is what it was in binary and I need to work now. That means I need to get the equivalent for 18 as my answer. That's how I know it is correct. Here's a little rule I want you to remember. Remember this rule. Let's draw a little line with rules here. So this is rule. And this rule is Mr. Rabdan rule. You follow it, you cannot be wrong. Okay, so let's go. 0 plus 0 is, and this is in binary, is equal to 0. Just like what we have in binary. Okay, 1 plus 0. If you have one thing plus 0 thing, you're supposed to get what? What should you get? 1. Nice. So the problem now, so 1 plus 1 gives you what? Remind me. If I have one thing plus one thing, what do I get?
2.
Here's the problem. There is no such thing as 2 in binary. So I need to find a sequence to represent 2. Anybody remember what 2 is from last week?
1, 0.
1, 0. Excellent. So we're going to write this right here so that we remember it. All right. So we're going to put 1 and we're going to put 0. Nice. Okay, let's try this other one now. 1 plus 1 plus 1 gives us what in binary?
3.
3. Very good. So we're going to bear that in mind. So that's 3. But what we can't write 3 because there's no such number in binary as 3. So what would be the equivalent for 3?
1, 1.
Very good. All right. So just to remind us how we get that, if you look on my little table right over on this side, you see it? This would be a 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. If you look under here, it is 1, 1. Okay. If we were doing 2, it would be 1 here and 0 here. So that's how we get 1, 0. All right. So that would have been covered last week. So you're going to bear my rule in line because you will need to remember my rule when you are working these things out. So now draw a 2 line, right? You see, we like to put the carry line down here. So like when you are carrying a binary, you write it up here, so right? You cross it out and write it up here. So am I right? Hello? So look on this side, yeah?
Sir.
You remember when me that carry the 1 over here, me put it up at top, right? That's how we do it in binary. So in a binary, we kind of put it down at the bottom, so, right? So may I put a C there, so you remember that is a carry line, and this part is going to be an answer. So I'm going to write A for answer, all right? So let us now try and remember my rule, okay? So let's start with this. 1 plus 1 is, what's here? What's this? Come on, guys.
1, 0.
1, 0.
All right, hold on. Now tell me 1, 0. Tell me where it be. How much is it?
2, sir.
2, but we don't have 2, so we have to write the equivalent, which is 1, 0. So what we do in binary, we put down the 0 and carry the 1, just like what you would have done if you were doing if you're doing the binary, okay? So now let's continue to add these now. So that means we have this 1 down here. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is, what is it? What is it? 3. But we can't write 3, so we have to write what? What is it? What is it? What is equivalent?
1 1.
1 1. So that means good. So we put down the 1 and carry the 1. Very good. Let's keep going. So 1 plus 0 plus 1 gives us, what is that? What is it?
1.
Come on. 1 plus 0 plus 1 gives us 2, not true? Come on, guys. 1 plus 0 plus 1 gives us 2, not so?
2.
Right. And we can't write 2, so we have to write the equivalent, which is 0, 1. So we're going to put down the 0 and then carry the 1. Let's see that again. All right, good. So let's try it again. 1 plus 1 is, what is it?
2.
2. We can't write 2, so we have to put down the 0 and carry the 1. And because this is just 1, we're going to put this up here. So the answer is 10010. Okay? So now we need to prove if this is right. If this is right, Colton, we should get what number? What was it again? 18, right? We need to get 18. So when we work this number out, we should get back 18. If we don't get 18, my system is flawed and we have gotten it wrong. Would you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So I'm going to draw back my binary table again. So stay with me, DeAndre. All right, we're going to work with it again. So DeAndre, when we're converting from, this is a binary equivalent, we believe, of 18. When converting from binary to denary, we use what is called a binary table. We start with 1 in our first column because we're trying to work out our weight. How we get the second weight, DeAndre, we multiply 1 by 2. Why? Because it is base 2. So 1 times 2, DeAndre, unmute, talk to me. 1 times 2?
2.
Good, so we're gonna get 2. And because it is still binary, we have to multiply by 2 for the next one. So 2 times 2, DeAndre?
4.
Very good. And then what do you think this number is gonna be now?
8.
Very good. How did you get 8? 4 times?
2.
4 times, yeah, 4 times 2. Very good. So that's 8. Good. What will we get in this one? Talk to me about this one. Still DeAndre.
2 times 8.
2 times 8, what is that?
16.
Very good. So we are now on 16. And then we're going to do one more. All right, so 16 times 2 would give us? Someone help us?
32.
32. So we're going to write this down. We don't need to go any further because we just have to count the amount of binary digits or bits, yeah, to find out how much we should have. So let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes all the way up here. So we're going to write out the number under the table that we have created. So that's 0, 1, and this is the number we're writing out, the answer, because we need to check to find out what number should we have gotten when we work it out, Colton? What number should we get?
18.
Good. All right, so we are work on it, Colton. And make sure we're not scamming, All right, cool. So there you go. So the next thing that we do, we need to multiply upwards, right? So 1 times 16 would give us?
16.
16. Here, 0 times 8 is 0, not true?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm not bother write that because 0 not change the price, all right. 0 times 4 also gives me
0,
good. What about 1 times 2?
2,
Very good. So 16 times 2, and we have 0 times 1. 0 times 1 is what?
0,
Then I change the price of bread. So that means we're going to add these two together. 16 plus 2 is?
18.
18.
So we have proven then that this method actually works when we add. All right? Everybody got that? Are there any questions with what we just did? I know we're going to do another one to concretize what we just said, but you know what I mean? I just want to make sure persons get the gist. You get the gist? Anybody confused? Now is our good time. All right, cool. So now clean up my board, you know. All right. Yo, I like this, man. Sure. Chat about. I do this more often, yeah, man. All right, cool. So now clean up my board and we're going to try it again with one different number. Okay? And then I'll give you some work for the I don't know it go already. We have to make sure we do some work. So it go. All right, cool. So Colton, I want you to give me one binary number with about 4 bits in it. It's 4 bits. Ashani, think about another binary number that have yeah, five bits in it.
1,
When
1,
you're
1,
ready.
0.
So it's 1, 1. You say 1, 1, 1, 0?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. From the looks of this, I think this number is 248, right? I think so. 2, 1, 2, 4, 8. So this is 8 plus 4, 12 plus 2, 14. So that number is 14. So I'm going to write that over here because we're going to check our answer. All right. Ashane, could you give me your 5-digit number? 5 binary digit number.
11011.
So it's 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, we need to work out what this number be. So this would be 1 and 2, 3, and 8, 11, and 16. 11 and 16 students.
27.
All right. My assumption is that when we add this together, we must get back. So 7 plus 4 is 11, right? And
Yes, sir.
2, so that is 41. So when we add this together, number that we're looking forward to getting back is 41. So let's work this out. Cool. Remember my rule. All right. Where's Genobi? Genobi,
Here, sir.
all right. You,
Here,
your
sir.
time, yeah, work with me now, Genobi. Based on my rule, 0 plus 1 is?
One, sir.
Good. All right, cool. 1 plus 1 is?
2, sir. Or
We
1,
can't
0.
write 2, so we put down the 0.
And carry over the 1.
Carry the 1. Nice. Sounds good. Make sure job up the line, so I carry the 1. All right, so 1 plus 0 plus 1 gives us what? Still with me, Genobi. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is? Ashani, help us. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is?
1 1. Oh, no, sorry.
2.
1 0. 1
So we
0.
get 2, and so that's 1 0. So we're going to put down 0. So that's why we kind of want to get it in the in the English language way first, so that we can keep track, because a whole heap of 1-0 might confuse you. All right, so let's keep it going. 1 plus 1 plus 1 gives us, now we
3,
have
sir.
2 people, that's 3. And what we do, we put down the,
1, 1. 1
so we
and
put,
carry over the 1.
very good, so we're going to do just that. All right, let's go again. 1 plus 1 is,
2, sir.
so we're going to put down the 0 and carry the,
1.
very good. So we need to bring this one up here, and I will argue that this is our answer. So it's always good to test our answers because we're looking to get maybe 41. So let's prove that. So again, to know how many binary columns or how many weights you want, you just need to count it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to need 6. So that'll be 1. All right. Deandra, remind me, after 2, what we get next? Deandra? What do we get next?
4,
Good. And after 4, we get?
8,
Very good. And after 8?
16,
And what would we get after 16?
32.
Very good. What if I had another one? What would it be?
I think 64.
64. Very good. You're on the ball. There you go. All right. So again, we need to start with the rightmost value. So that's going to be 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. All right. Draw a line. All right. Come, Deandra, me and you work now. So let's work this out. 1 times 32, Deandra.
32.
Very good. 0 times 16.
0,
Nice. All right. 1 times 8.
8,
I can't draw my plus. All right, what would be the next value here? Right here.
0,
Very good. What about here?
0,
Nice. And what about this one?
1,
Very good. And if we add them across, how much do we end up with?
uh, 41. Sir,
Very good. So that means our rule works perfectly. All right. Is there anybody with any question as to how to do addition? All right, cool. Not bad. All right, so what I'm going to do, just stop this briefly. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you a task that needs to happen. So as I said to the persons who came in earlier, please go to the classroom and then you're going to go down to, I think it's 1.5 binary addition. And there's an Excel file there. So can I ask you to download that Excel file? Oh no, not good. That one has the answer. Don't do it. Let me delete that one first. Guys, don't do that one. That one is no good. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, that is not the intent.
Sir, I have a
Mhm.
question. If we
Yep.
don't have Google Excel, if we don't have Excel, can Google Excel work? Google Sheets?
I think you should be able to open it in Google Sheets. So probably open Google Sheet and then do file open, and it should work.
Okay. Okay, sir.
All right, cool. Don't open it yet, though. I'm going to delete it. That one has the answer. So that's not going to help you. That's a cheat sheet. Where am I? 125. No, this one. Sorry. And then I am going to put a new one in. Bear with me. No, not there. Google this. And I got it in here. It's 1.2 here. Or just binary shift. Not shift. You guys don't need to do shift. You need quest. Ah. Is less of 5, so let's label it less of 5. And that's this. And let's now go and put it up for you to access. Oh. Assignment. Binary addition. And copy for each student. Set it for yep, and it's binary addition. Okay, yep. So if you guys can go back there now and or refresh if you don't see it, but it should be under 1.5. So look for 1.5 binary additions, and then yeah, just download it from there. So let me know if you guys find the document. Just just type yes in the chat if you found it and download it. I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes to 6 minutes to work on it. Once you do, if you're correct, it should give you a green tick on the exercise. It's meant to be self-marked. Right, so you'll get a tick. If you get a no, it means you are not correct. All right, so type yes if you guys access it. Let me know. Type yes. Has anyone found the document? Guys, remember, I'm not in the classroom physically, I can't see. So you guys have to kind of speak to me. and let me know if you're getting on, right? Yeah. So yeah, Colton says yes. What about the others? Nobi, Ashane, Tianja. Okay, so Genobi is good. Katrina, what about you? My school sake.
Sir, 2.5.
Say again.
Binary addition 2.5.
It's no binary addition. I think it's 1.5. Should say
Oh, let me.
1.5. Binary
Oh, because I
addition.
did not see anything for 2.5. That was why I was.
Yeah, it's 1.5. Yeah. All right. Anybody else see it? I just get 2 people respond. Okay. Okay. So what kind of issue is it, Katrina? Is it that you can't access Google? You can't access Google. Let me see if I can throw it inside here. Yeah. They allow you to add files. File. Yeah, let's try. No, that ain't it. Oh, right there, someone. Your computer. Oh, right there. All right, Katrina, look in the chat. I've sent the document through the chat, so let's see if that works for you. Ashane, what about you? Have you found it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are we coming? Are we done? Close to done? Near done? Welcome, Katrina. Are we close to done? Are we done? We near done? Come on, guys. Let me know. Halfway through, maybe. Easy. Awesome. All right. Cool. So let's go now. So I'm going to pull up my document and see what you guys are coming up with in terms of your answers. As you know, we want to do sign and magnitude and a little bit of spreadsheet today. Simple activities give you a chance to kind of yeah, wet your feet and enjoy IT a bit. But, So let's open my file. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. All right, let's see we can get by with this now. So I'm gonna call a couple of people to help me. I know you might not be finished, but you know what? We gotta do some of it together to reinforce the learning. So Colton, you're first up. Let's go. Let's go, Colton. Colton, where you at? Where is he at? Colton? My students, I'm glad I'm gonna sleep. Guys, what's going on? Where you at? All right, Ashane, let's work with you. Is Ashane there? So, Ashane? No, this no straight. This no good.
Sir,
You know
with
me.
the first one? With the first one?
Yeah, man, that we want to work some of them through because we I don't want to spend all day just doing this when you probably could go away and work on it. So let's go. Talk to me. 0 plus 1.
1,
All right. 1 plus 0.
1,
1 plus 0.
1.
What we do here?
Put 1 again.
This one.
Still 1.
And here.
1,
About here.
1,
And here.
1.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ashne just got full points. That first one up there. All right. Thumbs up if y'all got that in there. Let's now move across to Katrina. Katrina, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Katrina, first value. What goes here?
Sir?
What goes here? 0 plus 1.
1.
So that one is 1. What about this? 1 plus 1 gives us?
Zero?
All right, so let's take it slow. Remember, in our language, if we add 1 plus 1, what do we get?
Sir, I don't know who this. I wasn't here for the first part of the class.
Yeah, man, then work with me, no, man. That's why I work with you. If me and you add one thing plus one thing, what do we get?
2.
Oh, nice. So we have to write the binary equivalent for 2. The binary equivalent for 2 is 1, 0. So I'm going to help you with this one. So that means we put down 0 here and we carry 1. Sound all right?
Okay.
Good. All right, let's do this one now. So 1 plus 0 gives us?
1 plus 0 plus 0. It's
1 something plus 0 thing plus 0 thing gives you?
1.
1. Nice. So let's go back to what we just said a little while. 1 plus 1 gives us?
0, 1.
So we're going to put down this 0 right here, so, and carry the 1. Good. And then we're going to go 1 plus 0 gives us? Here.
1.
Good. Nice. Then we go over here. 0 plus 1 gives us?
1.
Nice. What about this one?
1.
Nice. What about this one?
0.
Nice. There you go. Fabulous. That's all full points right there, Katrina. Well done, well done, well done. Let's now move on over to Genobi. Your turn. All
Sir.
right. 0. What about this one?
0, sir.
We're going to put 0 and do a here.
Carry the 1.
Nice. Then we go 1 plus 0 plus 1. We're going to put down. So 2. 2 we get. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2. What do we do when we have 2?
Yes, sir.
So we do what?
Put down a 1 and carry over 1, sir.
Remember, say a 2 in on Genobi. And a 3 in on a 2. Just like right here, so. So what do we do again, Genobi?
Put down a 0 and carry over the 1.
That is it, man. That is it. Good. There you go. Now we have 1 plus 0 plus 0. What goes here now, Genobi?
1, sir.
Very good. What about here?
1, sir.
Very good. And what about here?
Put down the 0 and carry the 1.
Very good. Fabulous. What about this one?
Put down the 0 and carry the 1.
Very good. There you go. And what goes here now?
1, sir.
1. Fabulous. There you go. Full point so far. You guys are doing great. Who have I missed? Colton, are you back? I may have to send Colton mother one email, you know. Pure trouble in my gift. Where is Colton? It's not in the class. All right. Ashani, talk to me. Let's go for extras. Oh, you're back. Okay. I'll eat you over there, eat, you know. Watch your mouth, clean off your mouth like you over there eat mango. Watch your food you over there eat. I'm going to send an email to your mother. Let's go. Over here.
Where was it? Number 5?
Yes, we are number 4, sir. 0 plus 0.
Oh, 0.
Very good. What goes here? 1 plus 1.
2. But you can't do that,
Okay.
so it's 0.
Put on 0,
So,
carry.
1.
Very good. What about this one?
That's 3, but we can't put 3, so it'll be 1, 1.
Very
So you
good.
put down
There you
1 and carry 1.
good. There you go. So I tell you, you're ready for this exam. Don't play. Tell your mom you need to do the exam. I need to get her email and number and call her. Let's move on. Next here.
So how come you say going to email her, sir, and you don't have her email?
I am going to get it. Remember, I have links. Let's go.
1 plus 0 plus 0, that's 1.
Yes, that's 1. Good. What about here?
0, 1. So 0 and carry 1.
Very good. What about here?
1.
Good. What about here?
1.
Fabulous. What about here?
0.
Well done. There you go. And because me not call you, I never get to you. I have to do one extra one. Let's go. Next.
Alright, 0.
Mm-hmm.
0.
Mm-hmm.
0.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Yeah. Why me have a problem? What me do? Let me see
You
if I'm
put
wrong.
the minus sign, sir.
Oh, yeah. And what about this?
Then 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 0, then carry 1.
Ah, yeah. What about
Then
here?
it's 1.
Nice. And here.
0, and then put it 1 at the overflow.
Very good. So we have an overflow. So whenever there's an overflow, we need to put it over on this side. All right. Overflow is when we run out of space to put on the 1. All right. So we would need another column that's called 256. Well done right there. Let's go back to Katrina. Katrina, you're up.
So repeat.
You are up again. Your time. Let's go.
1.
0. Yep, so that's 1. What about this one?
1,
Good. And this?
1.
Very good. What about this?
Put down the 0 and carry the 1.
Fabulous. Good. What about this? You weren't here. Whenever it's 3, we put down 1 and carry 1. All right. So what do we do again?
1, carry 1.
Good. So talk to me now. What about here?
Put down 1 and carry 1.
Fabulous. All right. What about here? So this is 2. What do
0,
we do
1.
when it's 2? 0, carry 1. All right. And what goes here?
Yes. 1.
Very good. There you go. I'm telling you, Jamaica is looking for all of uno. All right. Jamaica is looking for all of uno. Deandra is back. Deandra, come to the front. It's your time. Here's Deandra. Deandra, unmute and talk to me.
Sir, I didn't get to complete all of them.
Don't worry yourself, Deandra. You can do that in your own time. Right now, you get to tell us live, yes, what to do. So let's go for this one. 0 plus 0, Deandra. Goes
0,
there? Nice. Good. What about this one?
0,
Very good. And this one?
0,
What about this one?
2,
So whenever there's 2, we do what?
1, 0,
So we put down the
0, and carry the 1.
carry the 1. Fabulous. Whenever it's 3, what do we do?
Yeah, the next one.
So we put down 1, carry
1
1.
and
Yeah.
carry 1.
Good. All right. What about this one? We have 2. So what do we do?
2 to be 0.
And then?
Carry the 1.
Fabulous. We have 3. What do we do?
3, 1, and carry the 1.
Very good. And now we have 3. We do what?
You get 1.
And then we carry the overflow over here. Nice. So today, an overflow is when we have an extra one that can't hold in the table. So we put it over there. All right, cool. Very good. We are doing fantastic, man. Let's do another one, Deandra. Let's do one more, Deandra. Let's make this one smooth now. All you, tell me what I should do.
Okay, sir. 0. 2.
When we have 2, what do we do?
0 and carry the 1.
Fabulous. We have 2 again. What do we do?
0 and carry the 1.
Fabulous. Doing well. What about this one?
0.
Look there.
Oh.
What do we do? So we have a 1 plus 0 plus 0 gives us?
1.
Nice. What about this one? We got 2 here.
1, 0.
So we put down?
0.
Carry?
1.
Very good. What do we do here?
1.
Very good. All right. What about here?
0.
Fabulous. And this one?
1. 0 carry the 1.
Good. So I'll put the one over there. Flow. Fabulous. Well done. Doing well. All right. Let's go now and find Ashne. Ashne, where are you?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're ready for you. We ready, yo.
So, since that's going to be 2, you're going to put down the 0 and carry the 1.
Fabulous. Then what will this be?
1.
Nice. How about this one?
So that's 0, and then you carry the 1.
Fabulous. How about this one?
So 3, so you're going to put down a 1 and then carry over a 1.
Very good. What about this one?
Same, 1 carry a 1.
Good. What about this?
1.
Okay. What about this?
Put down the 0, carry a 1.
And what goes here?
1.
Very good. All right. The only thing now is we did not forget to do is to put in with overflow. So whenever there is no overflow, we should put a 0 in them. All right, people? All right. So we get one extra point. All right. Cool. Whenever there's an overflow, we put 1. Whenever there's none, we put the 1. All right. Good. All right. Genobi, back to you. Let's go for this one. Make it smooth.
1, sir.
So that one is 1. What about this?
Put down the 0, carry the 1.
Very good. What about here?
Put down the 1, carry over the 1.
Very good. What about here?
Put down the 1 and carry over the 1.
Very good. There you go. What about this?
Put down the 1 and carry over the 1.
Very good. What about here?
1, sir.
That's 1. Fabulous. And this one?
Put down the 0 and carry over the 1.
Fabulous. And what about here?
1, 0, sir.
So we put down the 0, and in the overflow
Carry
we
over
put
the
1.
1.
Good.
1,
All
sir.
right. Very good. Thank you very much, guys. You have done fantastic. Trust me. This is probably the first or the fastest anyone has learned binary addition in Jamaican history. Probably. We don't know. All right. It's usually one of those topics that are, it has a little itch with understanding. All right, so please make sure that you guys, the key to doing this, and to remembering these things for exam is to practice them. All right. If we don't practice them, then we're not going to look hot. So we have to make sure we do it so we can look hot. All right. The next thing I'm going to do today is sign and magnitude. All right. As you know, guys, I'm not doing any PowerPoint for this lesson today. So make sure you write your own notes. And as we explain how things actually work, because I'm trying to move away from just being a PowerPoint guru and actually give you some practical ways. I spend more time explaining things. So that you can actually understand. And plus the videos will be there, so you can actually go back and look at them. And remember to tell a friend them to subscribe and follow, you know what I mean? Yeah, and tell those who are struggling at school, so they must sign up in Miss Millen class. All right, let's move on. I did say to persons, even if you're not per se doing, you're saying you're not doing the subject, which I'm going to challenge that because I need to talk to Colton's mom. We're going to change that. You should, if you join this class, you should have enough to go in the exam and do well. My record is very good. I tell persons that historically, I consider even a grade 1 a failure. I look for my students to get straight A profile. That's my standard. So I expect persons who are here working hard to be rewarded at the end of the year. So if you weren't thinking about doing, make sure you do. For those people who are in school, I'm sure your school, you'll be doing your SBA there in your school. I'll still require you to kind of go through my activities that I'm actually doing, because that does give you practice. And I think what you can do in terms of, well, you learn the skill here anyways, but if you're struggling with your SBA and you wanted to ask questions, feel free to drop that to me and I can provide you help here. Other persons who are doing the subject through Miss Millen, please make sure that you register in time so that you can actually do that exam. I'm going to launch the SBA shortly. So I'm going to introduce a bit of Excel in the last 20 minutes of my lesson, and that's getting your feet wet so that you can actually start understanding Excel. So today is going to be quite a practical class. All right, the next thing we're going to do today is sine and magnitude. And if you go back to the Google Classroom, there should be a unit there on sine and magnitude. So it's 1.7, right? And I think I've placed a PowerPoint there for that. I won't be using the PowerPoint today, but yes, it will be there. And there's an activity on there. So if you want to start downloading that, you can download that as well. So that when the time comes and we're actually ready to the road, you are ready to go where this is concerned. All right, cool. I'm in send me something. All right, cool. Let's no, wrong thing. So yeah, you can start going to 1.7 and find that sine and magnitude thing. It's going to be again another simple activity. Yeah, and then we're ready to go. I'm just looking to see if yeah, all right, cool. I know Katrina was mentioning she had problems, so I'm gonna just copy it inside the chat as well, so that you'll be able to access that from there. All right, so yeah. So Colton, from the lessons we have been teaching, yeah, I told you my computer is moving really slow today. Do you have any ideas why, sir? What do I need to upgrade?
The software, sir.
What software? When I think touch no software, me not teach none of that. What needs upgrading? My computer is not logging. That's why it's taking me so long to send across one simple file. See, I'll know it not load up yet. So what do I need to upgrade?
Your Wi-Fi, sir.
Wi-Fi, that is not a Wi-Fi problem. I didn't say anything is wrong with my internet. My internet is perfectly okay. Do not accuse my internet. The diagnosis is wrong. Hmm? All right, cool. All right, so tell me, what do I need to upgrade? What does that mean to my students? Ashne, what is it that needs upgrading? My computer is logging because I have lots of programs open. What is it that I need to upgrade? No, sir. My class
See,
saying, which one? The what?
the CPU.
Well, the CPU can increase the clock speed and allow processing to be quick. But if you have a very fast CPU, but you don't have nowhere to store the files that need to be processed, then we still have a problem. So we're going to have a very fast car that don't have enough space to drive in. So that's, you still have to drive slow. So what do we need to upgrade? Come on, guys. We just did storage. Which of them stores files that are currently in use?
Firmware.
Firmware, I will load up the computer. Firmware is an embedded system. That's not it. Come on, guys. Why is it? What stores files that are currently in use? Look like I'm not going to stay long today. Like I'm not get no break.
Wait, sir, repeat the question, sir.
Yes, what is it that stores programs that are currently in use?
RAM, sir.
RAM. Then I must not need upgrading. That's why my computer lagged. You come and tell me about internet. I didn't say anything was wrong with my network. Don't do it again. All right, cool. Let's move on. So today we are going to look now at another one. We're going to do sine and magnitude. No. With sine and magnitude, all right. Just let me know if you can see my board. Can you see? Good. So sine and magnitude is a way of representing negative numbers and positive numbers. Talk to me about English. When a number is negative, what do we do? Hello? Come to my maths class, students. When a number is negative, how do I know it's negative? What is it?
There's a minus sign
Which
in
was
front
a
of it,
minus.
sir.
Then that to know fi say. And when a number is positive, how do we represent it? What's going
In
on,
some
man?
cases, we don't put anything in front of it, sir.
But we could decide, to put a plus before it. Are
Yes,
we
sir.
agreeing?
Yes, sir.
Fabulous.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Anything that
Yes,
we
sir.
do in binary, which is our number system, we should be capable of doing the very same in binary. So that is how we do it over here. In binary, we put an extra 1 before it. You see that? In sign. That's when we're doing sign and magnitude. Please remember, we're doing sign and magnitude, not one's complement or two's complement. The rules are going to change when we start doing one's complement, two's complement. Today, we're talking about sign and magnitude. Sign plus magnitude. Right? So, all this does is show our number is represented as a positive or as a negative number. So if a negative number is represented by a 1, what do you think represents a positive number? Come on. Come on, guys. What's going on? Where we at? Oh, no. Where's my class?
Sir, repeat.
If a negative number is represented with a 1, what represents a positive number? Guys, we're doing binary. Where's my class? Binary only have 2 numbers. Which one is it?
0.
0.
All right. So in a sign and magnitude, positive. And in we have negative. This one is probably the easiest, so let's do it. So let's say I want to represent the number -7 in sign and magnitude, all right? The first thing I need to do is to convert 7. We need to convert 7 to binary. So I'm going to drop my table. All right. 1, 2, about 3. All right. What's the first weight? First weight.
1. No, 0.
You just said 0.
No, sir. No, sir. So, I said 1, sir. I
That's
said
a
1.
red card. Red card right there.
Sir, it's a
What's the
yellow. It's a
next one?
first offense.
No, that one is so severe. You need a red card right away. What's the next one?
2.
2.
And then what comes next?
4.
4.
4.
All right. And we are working out 7, right? So can we get 4 from 7?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1. So we're going to take away 4 from 7. How much we left with?
3.
So can we get 2 from 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
we put a what?
1.
1.
1. Good. So we know -2 from the 3. We left with what?
1.
1.
Can we get a 1 from a 1?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Therefore, 7 is 1, 1, 1. Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Watch this now. In sign and magnitude, you must have 8 bits in there. 8 bits. What do you think I need to put to the left of this to make it into 8 bits? Let me go back to maths class. What can I put
5
before
zeros.
this that makes it still 7?
5 zeros.
5 zeros. All right, I'm going to put 4. I'll tell you why. 0, 0, 0, and 0. It need to be 8. But remember, the first one must be what? The sign. So, what kind of 7 do we have?
Negative.
Negative
So, what
7.
one should we put there?
A 1.
1.
Yes. So, in sign and magnitude, this is negative 7. Everybody understand that? Good.
Yes, sir.
Let's now represent 7, positive 7. What would be positive 7 in sign and magnitude? Talk to me. What's missing?
5 zeros
5
causing
zeros.
Right. 0. Why are we adding 0 here?
to represent the positive.
Very good. So the 8th most value in sign and magnitude is the sign. Which means, Colton, if I gave you this in sign and magnitude and ask you what is the decimal number, you mustn't work out this one because it's a sign. So you must still do 1, 2, 3, and then you put 1, 2, 4, put on 1 because everything is a 0 in a matter. Don't work out this one. You just know that when you're done, you're going to say 7 and look what this is, and you know a negative that. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's happy with that? All right. So I have sent you a worksheet to try and work out. It may not work as lovely as mine. Some of it might give you some wrong bang because I never test the formulas in the background. Just work the
Sir,
correct thing for me. Say again.
suppose that we have a number that already has 8 bits. What would we use to represent the sign since it already has 8? Like the number itself has 8.
Good. That's why this is called 8-bit sign and magnitude. It only works for 8 bits. So even in the exam, they would make sure to give you numbers that that definitely has an extra bit to make it as a sign. But very good question, right? Yeah, that's the simplest way to explain. But then I could go into it and tell you how RAM stores data. And because RAM stores data in bytes, or what we call word or word size, which is 8 bits. So that is why that works like that, right? Cool. But yeah, that you'll always get a number that's it. If you do get one, you just tell the examiner that that is an error, and your teacher over here tell you that that's not possible. Cool. And remember again that you have other conversion systems. So if they're going to give you a bigger number, they probably use 1's complement or 2's complement, which could have worked. Right? But for now, we're just doing sign and magnitude. All right, so again, guys, could you go ahead and complete the activity that's on there? This one, don't expect it to work as smooth as the other one because I haven't checked the formulas in the background, but it may work. So you're going to work out what is positive 23. Okay, how's it going? Good? How's it going, peeps? How's it going? Talk to me. Good. All right, cool. All right, so I'm giving about 3 more minutes, and then we go through some of them. And I want to do a bit of Excel today. Okay. Okay. Sixteen, 32, 64, 128. Okay. All right. Let's kick it off with Ashni. Ashni, let's go for 23.
Sir,
Ashni.
0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1.
All right. So help me know. You're too bright. You have to take time with me. All right. So we know this is a sign. So what would it be?
0.
Good. And we know so we count on 64. So that's 0. What about 32? That would be
0.
good. Can we get a 16?
Yes, sir. So 1.
Okay. So we're left with 7. Can we get a 8?
No, sir. 0.
Mm-hmm. And now we get
1,
mm-hmm.
1,
Mm-hmm.
and 1.
Yeah. So we know the wrong goal. All right. Nice. Very good. Sounds good. Colton, you're up next. 56. The sign is
Wait, give me a second, sir. Number 2. The sign
Mhm.
is 0.
Okay.
Then
Can I get a 64?
it is
56.
wait. Oh, 0,
That's 0. What about 32?
1,
Mm-hmm.
1,
Mm-hmm.
1, 1, 0, 0, 0.
So it's 3-0 here.
Yes, sir.
So that's 0, yes, sir. Let's see. Good. All right. Look good. Katrina from Upper Knox. Your turn. So what's the sign?
0.
Good. And then this is 64, so that would be
0.
mhm. Now we're on the 32, that would be
1.
very good, which means all of this is
Sorry, you got cut off?
right. No, I'm here. So that means the rest is what? Zeros?
Yes, sir.
Good. There you go. Fabulous. All right, cool. Let's do one more. Genobi, you're up next. You know there. Nope. All right. Who do we have? All right. Ashne, back to you. Oh,
Sir, for number 3,
4.
sir, there's no answer for number 4.
You're wrong. Hold on. What if we make that negative 140? How may I go on with sir? Undo. Let's see. You might be right. I think I may not have done all the formulas like I should. So let's say if I had negative 140, would we be able to do it? Let's see. Let's try negative 140. So that's 1. And it should be what? 64? It's 1 plus 32. How much is that? 96 plus 16? 96 plus 16 is what? 96 and 16 would be? You may be right. And one may be wrong. That's good. 96. And 6 plus 16 plus 8. Oh, yeah, it wrong. I want to have me intent for the 14. Check it. Maybe I have 14 I have in mind, you know. Let me see. Maybe I had 14 in mind. So let's put 0 there. Eight, 4, 2. Oh, I have 14 I did have in mind, guys. Sorry about it. So I was 14, which would make it 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay, let's do one more. And that's 87. So, Deandra, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's try and do 87. So the sign would be
0.
good. And then can we get a 64?
1.
So that would be 1. Can't get
0.
32, so that's 0.
1.
1.
0. 1. And the rest are ones too.
There are ones as well. Very good. You guys get the gist. All right, I'm going to stop right here. The rest you will do for your own practice and things. So good so far. Well done, guys. We are doing fabulous. So today we have covered sign and magnitude. We've covered addition. We have revised how to convert between binary and denary and binary. But remember, all of this is going to leave your brain if you do not practice. So please make sure that you are practicing these activities so that you will remain sharp on them. I want to do a little bit of Excel today. All right. Why? Because the first part of your SBA, regardless of which school you do or whose program you're doing, is usually Excel. All right. That's because they normally want you to make the database from Excel by importing, and then they want you to do the letters in Word by using a query from out of database, and then them send you go do one little Microsoft publisher something. And I think the new thing that they have added to the SBAs in recent time is that you'll do something with website. So what I'm going to do today is to introduce a bit of the Excel part of it. And again, my goal is for you to understand the skills that are necessary so that you can excel at Excel. So what you're going to do for me, you are going to download the activity that says make a flag, all right, making flag. So the first thing we want to kind of do today um, is to learn about the various parts of Excel and then to learn what are cells and what are cell references. So can I ask you to download the the um the Excel file, and that's the one on yeah, the making a flag activity. It's a Word file. So just download that for now. And then I'm going to do a little bit of PowerPoint Jackie. All right, so we are mix up the lesson today. Mix it up. Mix it up. We are mixing it up. So 1 minute. And we expand. And we are gonna mix it up today. Come on, open up.
Sir, do you want us to open Excel as well?
Yeah, that would be helpful. Yes, please. Open Excel or Google Sheets for those persons who are using the online version. Please do. I'm just trying to close some of my files over here so that I can open some new one, because Colton said we need to get more RAM. Yeah. But because getting more RAM come with more money, I'd rather close my files. Oh gosh. No, close now. Come on. All right. Now close. All right, so we're going to go on Jackie along and see what happens. Okay. So my first intent today, guys, is to get you to kind of know spreadsheet as my presentation on the board start to suggest. All right? Come on, don't do me that. All right, cool. So let's see if we can get into today's activity. All right, so the first and foremost reason, guys, for spreadsheet, it is a way of modeling our data and storing our data in a more organized way. All right. So a multiple choice question could ask you, what is the purpose of spreadsheet? So that is why I'm asking you to make your own notes as you're going along, because there are going to be things, let me just say, that just come out of my head that is not on my slide. So the purpose of spreadsheet, Excel is only a type of spreadsheet, by the way. So is the Google Sheets. So that's a type of spreadsheet. Now, we use spreadsheet basically for organizing our data, but also for making calculations much easier. So that is going to be the core of what spreadsheet is about. Having said that, I want you to read the statement on my screen, and then I want you to answer those questions that follows. You can just write this down in the chat, you know what I mean, as you go along, and I'll see your answers. So you're part of a team of journalists doing research for an article about the 2016 Summer Olympic Games. You have been given some data about the 7 most successful countries, which you need to use for your report. I want you to examine the data below and then try to answer the questions that follow. All right, so I'll give you just around 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Okay, can I start seeing some answers dropping at the chat now, please? We are just a minute in. So, how many medals did Great Britain win in total? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Someone for drop it in the chat. Why am I not seeing nobody drop it in the chat? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. All right. So Deandra is saying 67. Genobi is also saying it is 67. And Katrina agrees. So it look like we're almost right. So let me go over upon my pretty slide and see if it's true. All right. So that is 67. All right, let me go back to the sheet because you don't have this. So next question, who won the most gold medal? Drop it in the chat. The sound of drop it in the chat. 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 All right. So everybody seems to say US are the answer. We will find out. Let's go ahead now and comment the third answer. Who won the most silver medals? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Sound of drop it in the chat. All right. Everybody seems to say a US again. All right. Let's go to bronze medals. Who won the most bronze medals? Drop it in the chat. Someone of drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. All right. And people are still saying, oh, there's a mixture. Some people are saying China and some people are saying US. Oh, that's a correction. Cool. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Apart from the United States, who won the most medals? Drop it in the chat. Someone must drop it in the chat. Boom. I am seeing lots of people saying it is China. All right, we will check this out later on. And then finally, who won the fewest medals? Drop it in the chat. Someone must drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. May I see people are say France and some people are say Japan. All right, we are going to go through what my answers are. All right, so yes, you're right. 67. USA won the most gold medals. They also won the most silver medal, and they won the most bronze medal. China did win 70, so that's China. And the next one is Japan. What I want to know, ask you guys, let's go back to my table. Is there a way that I could arrange my table, arrange my data so that you didn't have to be trying to work it out. The whole point of Excel is so that you can simplify the data so that people can just look at it and pick out the data and that you don't have to waste your brain power like how most of you sat here and tried to figure out these questions. Is there a way we could work it out? Anybody have any ideas? Unmute your microphone and tell me what your thoughts are. What could we do to make this more arranged, more organized?
Sir, I think you could put headings for gold, silver, and bronze.
Fabulous. That is it. So we could include headings, countries, gold, silver, bronze, and maybe add an extra one called total. And then would include the data in each and work them out, which makes it much easier. I want you to see Excel through this lens. That's really what we're doing with Excel. We're making our data more organized, we're making it more simplified, and we're working out the calculations, which is essentially what your SBA is going to be about when it asks you to put some data together. All right, very good there. All right, so I'm going to move on. Now, what we just worked out here is actually called data. All right, that is called data. Now, when we organize it like DeAndre said we should organize it, which is, I think this is what DeAndre had in mind. This now becomes information. Remember when I was teaching Colton, I'm telling you there's a difference between data. So data is raw facts and figures. It has no context, so it's difficult to kind of just make decisions. But once you make it more organized, it becomes more information. All right, and that's really what this is about. So the next thing you need to know when it comes on to spreadsheet is what cells are. Now, cells are the spaces that hold data. Cell reference tells you the location. So let's go again. Cells are the spaces that hold data. When you look on a spreadsheet, I want you to think about it like how we have chairs, yeah? So if we decide to make Katrina sit down on number 262, this is the cell. The location of this is going to be the cell reference. Now, in spreadsheet, we label our columns across columns. Columns, yeah. Column 1, 2, yeah, column. We label them with alphabet letters. So you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, all the way down to Z, and then you do some double up. All right, but that's how it is labeled. In terms of rows, rows are numbered vertically going down. All right, so we use the cell reference and the row. Sorry, we use the column name and the row number in order to come up with the cell reference. So we're going look how that works. So if you look for me, nice, wonderful thing up here, right? So the columns are labeled A, B, C, D, right, with letters. And then we have numbers going down. I'm going to come back to a question, but may I ask it now? I want you to have a think. Why did we not label this as column 1? Just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about it. Why do you think so? These are numbered 5, and this is really column 1, but we have to label it A. I want you to think about that question. Don't answer it. Wait first. Rows are numbered with numbers going down to the left-hand side. When we want to name reference or to reference a particular cell, we identify the name of the column and the name of the row. Put that together and we end up with the cell reference. So here's an example. Everybody see anything? This is cell C4. Look at that. C4.
Like the bomb, sir.
Not the bomb, just the space. The location of the cell. So when you're in spreadsheet and you highlight a cell here, that cell becomes an active cell because that is a cell that you are focusing on now. All of these are cells, but they are not active cells. All of them can store data, both active and inactive cells. All right, so let's go back to my question. This is cell C4. Why we never just label this up here 1, 2, 3? What do you think would be the problem? If
So it would
this
be
was
too
true,
far.
say, go again.
It would be too confusing to read. So since once when you're reading it, you say C4. If you had it as number 3, it would be 3-4, or some people would just read it as cell 34.
Exactly. Brilliant. Wanna see why Jamaica the best? Wanna brilliant know what? Big up on yourself. If we had 3-4 up here, there would be no way to clearly distinguish between 3-4 and 34. And hence why they label it with letters. They sound well bright to see, man. They're proud of them. Let's now move to the next one. So I want you to tell me what cell this is. Deandra, tell me what is the active cell that is on my screen.
Sir, B4.
Very good. Look, I couldn't do this already, man. Sure, very good. Well done. All right. Katrina, how about you? Tell me which cell this is.
A5.
Very good. This sound not bright. You see, man, all know nobody no say 5A. Nobody no say 4B. Sure, be proud of you. Let's move on to the next one. How about Genobe? Tell me which one is highlighted on screen.
C2, sir.
Very good. Fabulous. Bright, man. All right. So now that we have an understanding of what cells are and what cell references are, we want to move into an activity. All right. The activity we're going to do for me, depend on a Word document. All right. We're going to open up on an Excel. We'll open up on an Excel file and we're going to learn to read. We're going to learn to read ranges. So ranges now are a group of cells. And normally it have a starting cell and it have an ending cell. So when you see the colon in the middle, it means from this point to this point. All right, so let me pull up my Word document and then we could read like something together and then we're going to try work one of them together and then we're going to tell you, figure right ahead, full speed ahead and do it by yourself. So what we are going to do now, yeah, and we have to be very precise. Buddies, look on my screen. Just confirm you can see my screen. I'll go on so. I know this, man. All right. Don't save. Me no want that save. Here you go. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Everybody see it? Everybody has see my screen? When I see
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
that flag something here? All right. Me want you must have yours open because I'm going to need you to tell me these special numbers. All right. So let's just talk ourselves through it. This is saying from cell A1 to F5. That's a range. All right. We're going to start at A1 and we're going to finish at F5. And the color must be yellow. All right. Sound good. Then they want us to do from A6. We're going to highlight from A6 to F10. And guess what? We want that to be red. Then we're going to do one more from A11 to F15, and we're going to make that black. Remember, so I don't need if you tell me this, because I can't be two screen or show. So I'm going to open an Excel file, and we're going to do this together. All right? We're going to do the first one together, but Yaf, go help me. All right. Where's my share screen again? Good. Hold this up. All right. All right. Good. All right. Now listen, people. Because I know say a time up, Me I go wrap up soon, But because I come on my class late, I'm gonna take back about 5 minutes out of the time. So I just go and sit down and take it easy. So this is called a workbook. One single one is called a worksheet. So that's why we have sheet number down here. So in subsequent exam, you're in your SBA, you're going to be asked to rename. So I want you to rename your sheet down here. So we'll call it something. We'll call it flags. Zine, flags. You know what? Flag one. Let's call it flag one. All right. Flag one. See? So to rename it, down at the bottom, you just right click on the active sheet that you have. Yours is going to be sheet 1. I choose to go on sheet 2 because I have something else on sheet 1. And then all you're going to do is to rename it as flag 1. You do that by simple right clicking, click rename, and you change. Remember me tell you now, it got to on SBA, on a half rename a sheet. That just half happen. Now, when you have multiple sheets, let's say you need to make another sheet. You make another sheet by clicking the plus sign. When you have multiple sheets together, you end up with a workbook. So a workbook is a collection of worksheets. All right, that will come in a multiple choice exam. So make sure now make a little note somewhere. Very good. So now we are going to try to complete the activity by learning about cells. Now, which cell did we say we should make in yellow? Tell me again, what does the document say?
From A1 to F5.
Good. So what we are going to do, we are going to hold down on the left click. Guys, in spreadsheet, you see, these actually mean something different. You see that one there? It means to select and highlight. Cool. So make sure say it look like this. Let me zoom up. Make sure say it look like the fat here. Because you see that one something here? It means something different. And you see when it stay like this, it means something different. And when it stay like that, it means something different. As we go through the various lessons, you're going to understand the difference. So the one way I learned about today is one we call select. So anytime you want to highlight something, you make sure the mouse then I middle of the cell look like this. Not here, all right? But here in the middle, and then you hold down on the left click, and we move from A1 to where? Where do we start and where we go to? So we need to go to what letter? Tell me what letter?
F.
So we are going to go right across to F and then down to what number?
5.
Very good. There you go. And we would have successfully identified what is the area from A1 to F5. What color should it be?
Yellow.
Very good. So we're going to make that yellow. Seen? All right, cool. Tell me what's the next one? From what cell?
A6 to F10.
So we start at A6. We're going across to F. Down to where? What number?
10.
Fabulous. So what color should it be?
Red.
Very good. And then what was the last thing they told us to do on that activity?
Change cells A11 to F15 to
So we
black.
start at A11, go across to F, down to where? Where should we stop? What number?
15.
Fabulous. What color should it be?
Black.
Fabulous. All right. Then, I wonder if you know which flag this.
Germany.
Aye. A Germany man, but the upside down. Well, Germany still way upside down. All right, cool. So that's how we do the first one. We're going to do the next one together again, and then they're going to leave enough to finish the activity. Because the goal of this is to get you to understand what cells are, what cell references are, and what range of cells are. Yeah, that is the goal of this lesson. So the next activity, what does it tell us to do? Tell me, what do we highlight for the next activity? For flag 2, what activity, what do we highlight? The first set of highlighting, what does it say?
A21 to B35.
Make we pull you up, because my class over here silent asleep. I'm like, everybody just vexing me, because I take back a 2 minutes. When I move someone, just cool, man. All right, so let's look at it. So let's go down to it. Or maybe the person, I wasn't clear enough. Scroll down to flag 2, guys. Right? Right. So see it here, A21 to A35, and then B21 to B35. Oh, and what color that should be? So from A21 to B35 should be what color?
Blue.
Blue.
And then, all right, so now go talk to me then. So I'm going to try and do this one. We're going to do this one together. And then we're going to see, I'm going to flag 3 to do by yourself. All right? And then we wrap up for today. And everyone should understand what cells are. So, good. Let me pull up the Excel file. Excel file, where are you? Okay, I think it's right here. Okay, cool. All right, so talk to me. First one again. From A where?
21.
So that's A21 right here. So you can't just write in anywhere. In the SPA, you're going to be told to go to special cells. That's why this activity is important. So A21 to B what number?
35.
All right, so we're going to go right down to 35, which is right here. And what color should it be?
Blue.
All right, cool. Tell me the next one, please.
So you're going to leave C21 to D35 white, and then you're going to apply red to from E21 to F35.
What this no white? This have line in it. It need to be white. See, they know that white. And then from E what?
E21 to F35.
Oh, F35. What color should it be?
Red.
Fabulous. And which flag is that? I don't know the flag here.
France.
France. All right. Me Michelin is a bright color. So I don't disguise from the French people. Eh? Look
That was
more like,
Luxembourg in the first one, sir.
yeah, that was Luxembourg. France, me have in mind. Okay, can I ask you guys, so begging 2 minutes out of time, can I ask you to try and do activity 3? Let's see you do activity 3. I'm going to hold it up and you're going to find the correct cells and put in the right color. All right, and let's see if we arrive with the correct answers here. All right, and then that's the end of today. We would have successfully done 3 things, which puts you in a very good place for your IT skills that we're building here. Cool. Up, up, up. So flag 3. Let's go. Try that for me. A41 to B46 need to be blue. So go ahead and try that. Then A50 to B55 must also be blue. Let me know if everybody's getting on. Katrina, you getting on? Sure I don't lose you. It's been a while I don't hear. All right, cool. Deanja, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good. All right. And Genobi, haven't heard from you for a while. Have I lost you? Or are you with me?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
All right, great. So remember, this is not just all continuous blue, guys. It's from A41 to B46. So make sure you move from letter to letter and then from number to number. Then you move from A50 to B55, make that blue as well. Then from D41 to F46, make that blue. And finally, from D50 to F55, that should give you a blue. So you should have 4 sets of blues.
Finish, sir.
Nice. What flag did you get?
Sweden.
Nice. All right. Good. Good. Anybody else finish? Or close to finish? Oh, let me move back up, sorry.
Yes, sir. I got Sweden.
Nice. Good. What about the ladies? Nah, 3 girls, 9 class, no man. When the girls them there, tell me what go on. Alright.
Sweden.
Sweden, nice. So that's 3. 2 more people waiting on. All right. Ashley, close to finish. Katrina, close to done.
Yes.
All right, nice. So, so today we didn't do a lot of PowerPoint, but I think I love how we went through today. We had more time for actual practice and review. You can let me know if you think that works better for you as well. I will post some PowerPoints there in the lesson. They're in the classroom. I'm trying to make it a bit more organized on there so that you guys can just go straight and find whatever you're looking for. And then you can get going. So for our for next week, guys, you don't want to miss out. I know you guys want to take holiday and thing, but I want to use my computing class. I take those things seriously. Because I it's just one time for a week, and I don't want persons to be so far off in terms of remembering where you are supposed to be at. So I'm gonna have class next week, so please know I'm gonna be having class. So don't go away thinking that we're on holiday. We'll take a break at some point, but let that break comes when I feel like we have covered majority of the course and that you're en route to getting the kind of result that you actually need, um, from the class itself. So again, I am noticing that I'm not seeing persons re-watching the videos. That means persons are actually, people are learning, so them don't need for watch no video. But remember that the videos are there for you. Deandra, I've just placed a link there in the chat. So if you want to just go to that, follow that link, and then subscribe to it, you will see today's class and all the other classes that we have covered. And yeah, so we record everything so you can walk step by step and get caught up. And again, if you have any question, just drop it inside of a group and I will respond to those in time.